This is Top Accolade Global News Update. I am Abiodun Mohammed. China's President Xi Jinping left Russia on Wednesday after a grandiose display of solidarity with President Vladimir Putin against the West that ended with the two autocrats pledging to work together to shape a new world order. During his two-day visit, Xi barely mentioned the Ukraine conflict and said on Tuesday in final remarks that China had an impartial position. There was no sign that Xi's efforts to play the role of peacemaker had yielded results, but nor did he make any offer of direct support for Putin's war in Ukraine. Yet, as Xi departed, he told Putin, in quote, "Now there are changes that haven't happened in 100 years. When we are together, we drive these changes," end of quote. Commenting on the Xi-Putin meeting, the White House said China's position was not impartial and urged Beijing to pressure Russia to withdraw from Ukraine's sovereign territory in order to end Europe's biggest conflict since World War II. Overnight, while Xi was in Moscow, Russian forces launched a massive airstrike, firing 21 Shahed 136 drones, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces said on Wednesday. As Xi prepared to leave Moscow, air raid sirens blared across the Ukraine capital Kiev and in Ukraine's north and east, with reports of drone attacks but no major destruction. An Israeli air attack has hit Syria's Aleppo airport, causing some material damage in the second strike on the facility this month, the Syrian Defense Ministry has said, according to news reports. Marking the third attack on Aleppo International Airport in 6 months, Israel launched, in quote, a number of missiles from the Mediterranean Sea west of the coastal city of Latakia at 3:55 a.m. The Defense Ministry said early on Wednesday in a statement on Facebook. Syrian state news agency SANA, quoting an unnamed military official, did not mention if the strike caused any deaths or injuries. The report said that Israeli warplanes fired the missiles toward Aleppo, Syria's largest city and once its commercial center, while flying over the Mediterranean, the Associated Press reported. The Israeli military declined to comment on the latest attack. Aleppo International Airport has been a major channel for the flow of humanitarian aid into the country since a 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit southern Turkey and northwestern Syria on February 6th, killing more than 50,000 people, including more than 6,000 in Syria. Earlier this month, Syrian state media said that an Israeli air raid on Aleppo airport had damaged a runway which was taken out of service, forcing the rerouting of relief supplies to Damascus and Latakia. A court in Yemen's Houthi-held capital has sentenced 3 YouTubers to prison terms ranging from 6 months to 3 years after they published videos alleging abuses by the Iran-aligned fighters. According to their lawyer, Wada Qutaish, the 3 YouTubers along with another man were convicted on Tuesday of inciting chaos, disrupting public peace and insulting the Houthis. They were detained in Sana'a in December and January on charges stemming from videos they had posted on social media last year criticizing the Houthis over alleged corruption and their handling of the economy. The rebels control Sana'a and most of northern Yemen. The YouTubers' arrest and trial are part of the Houthis' crackdown on dissent. Critics are often accused, often with little evidence, of working for the Saudi-led coalition which has been battling the Houthis in Yemen's civil war since 2015 in an effort to restore the internationally recognized government to power. The Houthis seized control of Sana'a, the capital of Yemen, in 2014 and have ruled it, along with much of northwestern Yemen, since. TikTok's chief executive will tell lawmakers the Chinese-owned short video app with more than 150 million American users has never and would never share US user data with the Chinese government amid growing US national security concerns. In quote, TikTok has never shared or received a request to share US user data with the Chinese government, nor would TikTok honor such a request if one were ever made, CEO Xu Zichu will testify on Thursday, according to written testimony posted on Tuesday by the House of Representatives Energy and Commerce Committee. TikTok's critics fear that its US user data could be passed on to China's government by the app and prompted growing calls to ban the app by US lawmakers. Last week, TikTok said the Biden administration demanded that its Chinese owners divest their stake in the app or it could face a US ban. The tech giant's testimony before Congress on Thursday comes in the face of growing calls for the short video app to be banned across America and serves as one of the Chinese company's most detailed rebuttals to the accusations against it. TikTok has said it has spent more than $1.5 billion on what it calls rigorous data security efforts under the name Project Texas and has tried to convince lawmakers and the Biden administration to support the plan. British consumer price inflation unexpectedly rose to 10.4% in February, pushed up by drinks prices in pubs and restaurants, official data showed on Wednesday, a day before the Bank of England announces its latest decision on interest rates. Economists polled by newsmen had forecast that the annual CPI rate would drop to 9.9% in February from January's 10.1% and move further away from October's 41-year high of 11.1%. The BOE is due to announce on Thursday whether it has raised interest rates for an 11th meeting in a row. Investors are split on whether it will pause its run of increases in borrowing costs because of the recent upheaval in the global banking sector. Sterling rose against the dollar and the euro after the data was published. The ONS said that an end to January drinks promotion in pubs and restaurants was the biggest factor pushing up inflation last month, but shortages of salad items also played a role. That is the size of top accolade global news updates. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy midweek.